And here we have the boards. The one on the far back is the Hackintosh project. The backup board, actually, it's got a blown capacitor, bulging capacitor I need to replace. This is the board I've just found in the trash, which is quite a small form factor. Actually, it's a bit, looks to be a bit less that way. Anyway, I've just swapped the heatsink over. The heatsink that was on here had come detached because it was a stock standard Intel heatsink, which used those terrible retention clips. Which, and I'll be honest, the machine that I used to have, the Hackintosh, came with them. And I could never get all 4 of the clips in. There was just too much tension and it would cause the board to bend significantly. One of the good things about this heatsink is that it's got a thing that the screws go into. So that makes things a lot better. But now we're just going to give the board a test with VGA, the onboard VGA, just to see if we get any power, which means I need a power supply. So I'm going to hunt down a power supply and we'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Let's try flipping on the power, seeing what we get. So it's a known good power supply and a possibly damaged mainboard. Nothing initially, that's possibly a good sign. Short the memory jigger. Let's see if we get the light. We got which one it is. Power should be walking away. We have video. Check some areas because I removed the battery because it was a little bit rusty. This machine's probably circa 2010, 2011. Okay, that's quite a good start. So now the next thing to try is the, I guess the original power supply, or maybe the video card that came with it. So that's using onboard, and onboard seems to work. I'll try the system disk. Very cool. Baby steps. Yeah, let's try the video card first. It seems the path of least resistance. We'll just shut it down and we'll be back again. Alright, 5770 install. So there was an extra power connector, which the power supply luckily had. That's an old thermal take I used to have back in the day. Connected in via DVI. There does look to be a little bit of rust around some of the connectors, so I don't know if this is going to work. It's a pretty terrible design of a video card as well. I might just add, let's throw power. No initial fire, that's good. Shorting this, hopefully no sparks. No sparks, no sparks. When you first turn it on, it turns on the fans for a bit and then it starts off the rear. The video. As you can see. So, progress. Now, of course, that doesn't mean that the video card works. There are a million parts that can go wrong in a video card. Like, signal, there we go. It's got 2 2GB chips for RAM. Confirmed to be a 2.66 quad. Excellent. Now I guess the real question is, why was this computer thrown out? Was it the fact that it was infested with cockroaches and a lizard the reason? Or was it just broken? Was the power supply blown? And no one knew what they were doing and the machine got turfed? It's a very good question. The test is to test for the original power supply, which may or may not still have more lizards in it, so I'm going to just open it up and have a quick poke around, make sure there's nothing organic in there. And we'll hook it in, see how we go. It's a, what is it? It's a Corsair 600 watts, so it's more than this one. This one's only a 470. I think the requirement of this video card's a 450 watt power supply. When did power supplies have to have a, why the video cards have a requirement? When did that happen? I remember everything used to be a 250 or 200. Things are a lot simpler now. Alright. Cool. Can anyone in the comments just tell me what generation the 5770 is compared with now, which is, what is it? March 2013. That would be most here. It's ATI. AMD, sorry. ATI? Was it would have been ATI when it was a 5770? One way to find out. Gotta say the upgradability is practically zero on the board though. We've got PCI Express 1 speed by 2. 1 is blocked by the video card. There's also a PCI slot, 1 PCI slot, which is partially, actually if you put a card in there it would hit the heatsink cover. Interesting, the card has dual head DVI, HDMI and a socket I am not familiar with. It's sort of like HDMI crossed with eSATA or SATA. If anyone knows what that connector is, leave a comment. Cool. No fires yet. I like it. To the power supply. Oh, let me tell you, that power supply is a no-go. It is not gonna work. There we go. It's a GA-G41MT-S2P. Save from the trash. I'm just going to find a home for it because I certainly do not need more PCs. One interesting thing I've also found with the more modern PCs, including that one which I guess is 5 years old now, but yeah, you'll notice the size difference in boards there. It's bigger and small. The CPU fan headers, there's always 4 pins, but it still sort of has the section for 3. What's that 4th pin? Leave a comment. Overall it's a pretty nice looking board. I don't know about this colour choice though. Rather red and racing, or this one, some blue, but then again, actually that's a Gigabyte board as well, isn't it? Oh no, ASRock. Purple. So I could actually run that video card in my Hackintosh, see what happens. That's cool. So I'll show you the capacitor that's expanding. I can't get focus. It's this little guy. Don't know if you can see, but the black bit at the bottom has actually pushed out. So instead of exploding at the top, it's exploded at the bottom. Not a good thing. And given it's so close to the CPU, it probably has some sort of importance. So I ordered a little baggie of them. Of course, the minimum order's 15 or something. Another project, another day. But this one, yeah, that's quite a good result. So I need to get a heatsink, a case, power supply. hard drive and CD drive, and we're good to go. Thanks for watching. Glad you could be a part of this. I do promise I have some more console gaming things coming up, but this, you know, you find a PC on the side of the street. The first thing you do is make a video about it. Well, maybe not. But it's what I do, and it's how I roll. You don't like it? Subscribe. That's right, don't unsubscribe. Subscribe. I need more subscribers. What's ERP? Erp. Is missing a D off the front? Derp. 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 Taipei must be the place to be for motherboards. Thanks for watching.